All right, handgun selection. How does it work and why does it matter? Well, as you see, I've got pretty much, well, the extremes is what you would look at as being practical to carry for any kind of self-defense. Largest one that you're probably going to see used by people for self-defense, and then gradually going down to the smallest that you would probably see. Positives and negatives are this: the bigger and heavier the gun is, the more pleasant it's going to tend to be to shoot, and the lighter the gun is, the less pleasant it's going to be to shoot. The lighter the gun is, the more pleasant it's going to be to carry. The heavier the gun is, the less pleasant it's going to be to carry. So that leaves us with a little bit of a quandary. We have to find where in this scale we fall. All right. So all of us have different parameters that we meet. Our physical size, our normal wardrobe, our skill, our training, our the time we've spent on the gun, how comfortable we are with the gun. And so it's kind of odd that people will new shooters will think that, well, I need something like this because I'm a new shooter, and so I need an easy gun. And they oddly think of the little bitty guns as the easier guns. But these are actually more useful for somebody that's got a whole lot of experience with the gun. And this gun in particular, this one is very popular or common for people to use. It's a small 380 semi-automatic. All right, it's a little pocket gun. I mean, you can see I've got little hands for a guy, and you can see, I mean, it fits. I mean, there's not much to it. Okay, it's a slim gun, but it hurts to shoot. Okay, I've not made it through a 50-round box in a shooting session with this gun because it's not pleasant to shoot. If the gun's not pleasant to shoot, or at least tolerable to shoot, you're not going to shoot it much. If you don't shoot it much, you're not going to have any confidence in it. If you don't have confidence in the gun, you're not going to think about using it in the time that you might need to use it. All right. The other side of this spectrum, if you are shooting this gun, like I said, it's not terribly difficult to shoot because of the weight of the gun. But it's kind of unpleasant to carry. It's a big, heavy gun. So what winds up happening is most people wind up trying to find something in this genre, okay? The full-size-ish to mid-size, compact-y kind of 9mm pistols. And that all is going to come down to you figuring out what you can tolerate. So you're just going to have to put your hands on them. How big is your hand? Like I said, I've got small hands for a guy, and you can see this gun pretty well fills my hand. All right, so it's got a little left over. This 9mm, on the other hand, it is right at the extreme of my hand. All right, and you can see it is about the size of my palm, whereas this one, quite a bit bigger, my palm. So you have to put your own hands on it, see how they feel. And a lot of them more modern guns have devices on the back that you can interchange and make this shape a little different, fills in the hollow in your hand better or worse, depending upon how your hand's shaped. This one has it as well. You can see they did a good job when they stippled this one to kind of hide it. But you can take this off and change that grip addition there so that it fits your hand more or less. Okay, so a lot of guns are going to that. They're more ergonomic and convenient, so you can get one gun and it'll fit more than one person. But you just need to put your hands on some guns and see what fit for you. Once you figured out what fit for you, you got to put some time in shooting them. All right, just because the gun feels good in your hand when you're just holding it doesn't mean that the gun's going to feel good in your hand when you're shooting it. So you need to put some time, some bullets through the guns you think you're going to want to carry. Determine for sure whether or not it's going to be something